name is Kris Olson. I'm owner and inventor of Kitangle. This is a little startup company, and we just got going in June of 2016. We're here to introduce two models, the corner kitty and the slope style, and I have the Kitangle Krew helping me out today. So you'll see my cats coming and going throughout our demo video. But Kitangle really came to be because of my very first cat, Paisley. She became a geriatric cat, and as she aged, she struggled with arthritis, kidney disease, diabetes, and I noticed with the traditional litter boxes that we had available, and the one I had for her, she really had a hard time entering, and it was actually only 7 to 8 inches tall on the entry height, but she was having a hard time. And then once she got in, she really couldn't crouch anymore either. So I looked high and low on the internet, trying to find something that would be suitable. I found something that was okay, and she could get into it really easily, but when she got in, she urinated over the side. And it really inspired Kitangle. Paisley inspired Kitangle, because I looked high and low. I couldn't really find something that I wanted for her. And so it helped me create something for the future for the rest of my cats and your cats too. If you look and see, Rocket is in a gray corner kitty, and the entrance height on this box is 5 inches. The entrance height for the slope style is 5.5 inches. You'll notice that there's a modern color palette. We really tried to help with modern decor. That was one of the other things I really never liked about a lot of the litter box on the market. There's just not good color selection to go with like a modern home. So we wanted to pick colors that would go nicely and pop a little bit too. The other thing I never really liked with the other litter boxes on the market is there always seemed to be a connector where you had to take the top off and so forth. And as much as I would clean it, urine would get stuck in crevices and still smell a little bit like cat urine. So with the Kitangle boxes, we have made a seamless interior with the box. It's very smooth, so we do recommend that you use scoopable litter. When you use scoopable litter, it pops right out there, and you don't have any hiding litter and crevices. Actually, one of my cats is using one right over there, if you want to take a look and see how spacious it is for the cat to use it. And she's one of those cats, actually, Cookie, who is a younger cat, but she does not crouch down when she urinates. She just stands right up. So anyway, she's a perfect example for Kitangle. Right there, impromptu, in Grandma's future condo here. So the other thing, one other important thing, is I wanted to make sure that the lids were optional. A lot of cat behaviors out there will say the recommendation really is that there shouldn't be a top on a litter box, and it's much more inviting and get your cat to consistently use the litter box. Well, if you don't have a top, you don't want to make any impediments to using your litter box, of course, because we want the cat to go in the box and not in the rest of the house. So that was another part of the creation. You'll notice Rocket's sitting right here in a gray corner kitty. It's super easy to take the lid off, and the lid is optional. This cat is a big kitty. He's a male kitty, 20-pounder, 20+ pounds. You can see he sits in there with no problem whatsoever. There's plenty of room for him. So they still look pretty nice in your house with the lid off. So for those of you who do not want a covered litter box, but you still want a nice high-sided box, you're gonna get it with Kitangle. And over here we have a couple of boxes I can show you that you can also try to get a sense of the spaciousness. On the inside of the box there's a brown corner kitty and a black slope style box. So we do recommend, once again, whatever your particular litter is that you like for scoopable litter, they all work fine. Whatever your cat's used to, use that. The boxes are not that heavy. They're about 12 to 13 pounds without any litter in them. But once you put litter on the inside, they will take a good bit of litter to get started. You want to do 3 to 4 inches on the bottom. But I wouldn't recommend carrying them full of litter if you can avoid it, just because it would be heavy. And don't drag them on your hardwood floor either. In a nutshell, you know what? We hope that you come check us out at Kitangle.com. We're also on Etsy or House Panther, and support this great little startup company. It's beginning hopefully of something really, really good. We have other models that we want to develop over time as well. All right, thanks for listening.